Hello beautiful ladies, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be doing a holiday makeup look. Now, I have some ideas for the holidays. I love doing holiday makeup. It's always a chance to do something fun and kind of different. And I wanted to do a look that would be appropriate for Hanukkah as well as for Christmas. So I came up with this idea for a look based off of this lipstick. Now this is called the Glitter Switch lipstick from Essence, and it was like $2.50. And I thought it was such a cool lipstick. This is maybe a little purple for the holidays, but I think it might just look purple because I'm wearing such a bright red sweater. Otherwise, I think it's really cool, and I think they have some other shades too. So if you're interested in trying to get this look, then just keep on watching. So today we're going to start off with the eyes because we're using some glitter, and I learned my lesson in my past tutorials, not doing my eyes before doing my foundation when using glitter. So we're gonna correct for that today. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyes. I'm just gonna use my concealer, and I'm just going to tap that in with my finger, just so I have a good base to start with. And my idea for this look is to do kind of a cooler toned glitter eye, and then also do a fun lip. It's called a glitter flip lip, and so I'll be very glittery. We'll see if it's too much, but you know, it's the holidays, so isn't that the perfect time? So the first thing I'm going to do is tap into Dawn. That's this shade right here. It's kind of a taupey brown. And I'm just going to set down my lid. I'm just going to do that on both eyes. Next, I'm going to tap into Mercury. That's this shade here. It's a darker, cooler tone brown. And I'm going to tap off the excess, and then I'm going to hit the outer corner and bring that in all the way to the inner corner. So normally, when I do my eye makeup, you'll notice that I usually keep it on the outer corner and just kind of bring it in softly. Today, what we're gonna do is a halo eye. So I'm actually going to bring this dark color in all the way to the inner corner because we're going to put the glitter right in the middle, and it's gonna look really cool. I don't wanna go too dark with this eye look because I am using glitter on the eyes, and as well, I'm going to be using glitter on the lips, so I don't want to have something really too intense. But I do want to achieve that shadow effect so that when I put the glitter in the middle, we do get that halo effect. So this is kind of probably the heaviest I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna do that on both eyes and even it out. The next thing I'm going to do is take this eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna use this in the middle of my lid just to kind of set that area, make it ready for glitter. So I'm just gonna tap that lightly on the area where I am expecting to put glitter, so there's more of a base and it'll actually keep it on longer. Next, I'm going to dip into this glitter shade here. I'm just gonna use my middle finger, and I'm just gonna tap in. You can see it's right there. And I'm going to put that right in the center of my lid and just kind of blend it out on the edges a little bit. So we get this kind of really cool glittery effect. Now, because we don't have any foundation on, I can just sweep off any glitter that fell and make sure that I have a nice clean base when I go in with my foundation. So the next step that I'm gonna do is go in with my e.l.f. primer, and I'm going to put that on the parts of my face that I wanna make a little bit more poreless. So that's usually for me on my cheeks, and then I like to try and use it on some of my fine lines, so around my lips, my smile lines, and then a few in my forehead. Now I'm gonna go in with the Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula, and I'm just going to paint that on my skin, very messily, as you can see. And I'm gonna use this new Wet n Wild brush that I used in my last makeup tutorial, or Get Ready With Me. I love this brush, you guys. I didn't expect to like it as much as I do. It makes things so quick and easy, and if you feel like there are any kind of brush strokes, you can always go in afterwards with a sponge and just tap those out, but it doesn't suck up as much product as when you just use the sponge. So I like having the option of doing this when I'm trying to do a quicker base. When I have a little bit of extra time, then I'll use my sponge, just my sponge, and I don't mind so much, but I like having the option. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer underneath my eyes and just a little on my chin and a little down my nose. And this I'm gonna use the sponge and just tap it out. It's so funny, I am wearing a perfume that I wore on Jacobs and my cruise when we went to Scotland and Ireland and England, and I kind of had been hoping that if I just wore it on the cruise and didn't kind of spread it out over time, then I would have memories associated with this perfume. And it worked because I put it on and it smells like my cruise. Now I'm gonna go into my Bare Minerals powder and I'm gonna use this same sponge and just set under my eye. And this is the only part of my face that I use a loose powder with for the moment because I do have those really bad creases. So using a loose powder helps set those down for me. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and use this number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Powder, and I have been loving this. It makes my skin feel so smooth and it sets me all day. And by the end of the day, my makeup looks as good as it did at the beginning of the day. So I really like this powder. Next up, I'm gonna take this Sunset Striptease Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, and I'm going to tap this brush in and I'm gonna bronze up / contour the face. I'm kind of doing both. This is a really good brush for that because it has a soft angle in the brush itself, so it gives you a very soft contour, which I like. It means it doesn't look too heavy. Now I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Pearlescent Pink, and I'm just gonna tap my brush in and hit the upper part of the apples of my cheeks. I wanna make sure that my face looks really bright and lifted and doesn't look like it's being dragged down by my blush. I'm gonna finish off my face by using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals, and I'm just going to hit the upper part of my cheekbone, my upper lip, and my nose. Now I'm just going to fill in my brows. I think I've walked you guys through this enough times that you know what I do. It's very simple. I just fill in a few bald patches and make sure that it looks natural while also not looking sparse. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and set those in place. And now I'm gonna finish up the eyes. So now having my whole face on, I can see that I would like a little bit more color on my eyes. So I'm just gonna go back into that second shade, the Mercury shade, with a smaller brush. And I'm just going to tap into that and really focus it on the outer corner and the inner corner. So I just went ahead and put a little bit more of that Mercury shade on the inner and outer corner to deepen it up. I then went in with some Mega Glow highlighting powder and put that on my inner corners and underneath my brows. I put a little bit of the Mercury shade underneath my lash line, and I drew on a winged eyeliner. Now I'm curling my eyelashes and I'm going to put on some mascara. So now that we're done with the eyes, we can go in with this Glitter Switch lipstick, which is kind of the star of the show. I think I got this for like $2.50 at CVS, which was great. So check it out and see if you can find it there. This is an Essence lipstick. Now, if you aren't looking for something crazy, stick with this eye look and then just put on a nude lipstick and you're done. But if you're looking for something a little bit more holiday fun appropriate, we're gonna try this. So the first thing I'm going to do, since I'm going in with such an incredibly bright shade, is I'm going to just line my lips. And I'm not lining my lips with the same color. I'm just lining my lips so I know where I'm going with this lipstick. So what I'm gonna do is I put this on and then I have to wait a couple of seconds for it to dry, and then I push my lips together and I get this amazing glitter flip. So let's try it and see how it works. So now I just have to wait patiently, even though I'm very impatient. Okay guys, let's see if this works. Well, it definitely worked. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there's definitely some glitter on my lips right now, and that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. And that's the finished look. Let me know down in the comments if this is something that you would do for a holiday party, or if you have something else in mind. And tell me what your favorite red lipstick is for the holiday season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and my blog if you haven't already. Head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me there, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!